Alright guys, welcome to section 7. Hopefully you've created something that you're really proud of, right? So take a look, stand back, look at what you've accomplished. We've come a long ways. Now you're starting to get confident. Now you're looking at your finished piece and you're thinking, this is pretty cool, right? Hopefully that's the case. If it's not, reach out to me, let's see what's going on, and we'll get you fixed up. But now it's time to start selling these. Let's make this little course you took make you some money. So what I do in my booth, let's just talk about some things that I have my salespeople do, right? So I've broke it down into different things. So I have a design fee is separated out from the price of the products and even the price of shipping, if we're going to get into shipping. But so what we do is we take the design fee plus the product plus any shipping that we're going to charge, and that is our total price that we charge customers. Now, when we're selling this to a customer, they're gonna come to the booth first, right? They're gonna come and sit down, want to look at their pictures, or maybe they're reaching out to you and they've found them on your website, right? So however they're interacting with you, it's all kind of the same process. But what we're gonna do is find a customer that has found a lot of pictures that they love, and they want to have all of these pictures, and they want to do a collage, and you're going to talk to them about maybe you offer, like I do, 2 different kinds of collages. We call the normal kind of collage, like a basic collage, and then we call this collage, as you can tell from the title of this course, a custom collage. Now that word custom, you can call it a prestigious collage, you can call it an over the top, or whatever. You come with your own name for it, right? But you want it to like have a sense of like, this is way cooler than what normal people get. And you're gonna attract those kind of customers that want that next level thing. They're gonna want to buy this product. So once you've kind of given them some context in like the name of it, a lot of people will read into that, and then you'll hit them with the price of it. Now, what I do for me in my business, Ollie's Images, we price this at $250 to design it, and then we add the product onto it. So whether they want it on a 5x7, which most people don't, or an 8x10, which is sort of common, but mostly what they're going to do is they're going to put it on like a vivid metal, or they're going to put it on a canvas. Or I've even done cell phone cases. Trust me, that's crazy. Some people love their cell phones and they want something wild like this as a cell phone case. But you're just going to want to ask them, like what product they want to put it on, and then you'll add those 2 together. So if they want to put it on an 8x10, for example, in Ollie's Images price list, those 8x10s sell for $40. They are going to add that, or you are going to add that, to the $250 design fee. And personally, I do free shipping. So what we'll do is we'll do that, and it'll be $290. And we'll tell them we're going to send you a proof when it's ready, and then give them their receipt. They can go, whatever. But basically, it's super straightforward. All you got to do is add those things up. Now, the reason why I do it that way is twofold. One, now I don't have to relist all of my products with the custom collage or the basic collage design fees added to them. And second of all, it lets me sell multiple copies of that. So if they want to do it on an 8x10, then they have a single design fee of $250, and then they can add as many copies of that as they want to. So then they don't have to pay for that design fee over and over and over, right? Does that make sense? Hopefully. That lets you design the thing, and that is like a separate process, and it should have a separate charge, that sort of thing. Like this has taken a lot of steps, right? And it takes some time and it takes some skill. So you want to be able to charge for that time and skill, right? So that's the $250 for the design fee, and then the products, you're just printing them just like a normal picture, right? So that's easy, that's kind of the same. So we separate those out, and then it lets them, like I said, buy more copies of it. A lot of times they want to buy one for their parents, or buy one for their significant other or something. Maybe they have 2 different houses and they want to have one up north, one down south. Sometimes, like in the barrel racing world, we've got and all these other worlds, right? We have breeders, we have owners, we have riders. They're all sometimes all three different people, and so they want to, somebody comes in, the rider, they really love that horse, and they want to give the owner a copy of this collage that they had made, right? Or vice versa. So all of that goes into letting us section that off separately, right? And that's super nice. So I also mentioned that we send them a proof. Now what we'll do is they need to approve this before we finish it and just ship it out to them, right? Because it is so cool and it is so intricate and there's so much going on, and that's part of the reason why we charge so much for the design fee, because sometimes you'll send them a proof and they'll go, whoa, that's not what I had in mind. Let's change a bunch of things. And it doesn't always happen. Usually 9 times out of 10 they'll say, wow, I love that. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. I had no idea it was going to be that good. And they'll love it and they'll say, print it. Let's do it. Can't wait to have it. Once you've come to that stage where they say, print it, I'd love to have it, that's great. You tell them, or this is what I tell them anyway, I tell them, go ahead and share that on social media if you want to. Feel free to tag us if you want to. That'd be great. But that proof is yours to share. So feel free to post it on social media and go ahead. No problem. And since your logo's on it, no one will even have to ask them, who built that for you? That's amazing. They'll just say, wow, that's amazing in the comments, blah, blah. And then they'll reach out to you directly and say, hey, I saw what so-and-so had. Will you build me one too? Because that is way cool. So that's it. It's super, super straightforward. It's super easy. Once you build one, all of a sudden it like snowballs. And then 8 people saw that one, and 4 of those people are actually ready to buy. So then boom, all of a sudden you sold 4 more, and it just goes on and on and on and on. So, and then it gives you some great content that you can share on your own page, right? So one of the things I want you to do for this, with this example that you've created, is let's just adjust the aspect ratio, which is basically like the crop, right? And let's fit that to your Facebook cover. I think this will be really cool. So as a bonus little homework, you don't have to do it, you're not obligated, just an idea that we had is let's create this custom collage and fit it into a slightly different aspect ratio so that it fits on your Facebook cover, and then upload it and post as your Facebook cover and say, hey, look what we offer now. And you'll start seeing orders come in just off of that, I promise. It's gonna be really good for you. Okay, most of your customers are not actually going to get the 8x10. Like I said, when we made this thing, we made it 12x24 because that's the most common size that I sell here. So if we sell this on a 12x24 vivid metal, which is by far the most common way that I sell this, it's same design fee because it doesn't matter how big or small we make it. The design fee is the same because it's the same effort, it's the same time, it's the same skill, everything. And then we put it on a 12x24 vivid metal, and at Ollie's Images, you see here, we sell this for $175. Now, my cost on that vivid metal is going to be around $50 plus some fees for Zenfolio. So let's not worry about the fees, just bear with me here for a sec. So that $125 that profit we have in that, we add that to the profit of the design fee, and you can quickly see that after just one simple sale, you have paid for, or close to have paid for, this this course. So all you gotta do is sell one, and then it pays for this course. Isn't that awesome? That's a pretty good ROI, return on investment, right? So I hope you guys have gotten lots of value out of it. I hope that you guys are selling lots and lots of these. It's very, very good for your bottom line at $425 for each sale. I mean, that's, you sell a couple of those at each event. I mean, that's helping your bottom line by quite a lot, I think. So that's it for now, and we will see you in section 8 for some bonuses.